Today I'm going to talk to you about something that affects each and every one of us, and it's something that necessarily we haven't had anything to do with it, but it's just sort of happened over time. It's something that really we can affect in the future, we can change how things go. What I'm going to talk about is how this thing got so bad, who finances our country, and the future. What I'm talking about is the deficit of the United States. The main issue due to the deficit is, well, shortcoming of the budget is because the deficit of the budget. As you can see, since 1900 all the way up to now, kind of shows you how high the deficit has gotten. You can see around World War II, it got real high due to the war, obviously. The First World War was there. It actually went down a couple times. We actually didn't have a deficit at all, but since then it has gone considerably higher. Now, I also have another chart that shows the future estimates of where the thing's going to be, and you can see in billions of dollars, and that's in the trillions over here. And where this is, they see it going down, but not by very much. And I got all these charts here from USGovernmentSpending.com. Now, another thing that affects us is due to the interest rates that we have to pay on things. That's the fourth largest budget item that we have behind defense and security, which would be the armed forces and Homeland Security, CIA, FBI, things like that. Social Security, Medicare, and then we have interest. As you can see, since 2008, it went up and then went back down due to lower interest rates in there. That's all in billions of dollars, from 451 billion to 383 to 414. Now, another thing that's attributed to the big deficit is due to the baby boomers. They have worked their entire lives, put all this money in, and with all the extra money that they had, they used this to cover up where they needed money. They were like, we'll just borrow the money from here interest free. Now, this did help them by keeping the treasury notes low and the interest rates low. But now we have another problem of getting that money, and we have to figure out how to repay all this money we owe the seniors to pay for retirement. So all at the age when they're going to retire. Another reason is due to tax loopholes. Big businesses have found ways to make sure they don't owe any money when it comes to do their taxes. They file their income taxes in other countries, so they don't have to double dip, so they get paid out of it. Now, a lot of places, like GE, for example, they arranged their thing when they only had, they lost $408 million in United States operations, but they made $10.8 billion globally. This made their U.S. tax rate negative 10% and gave them a $1.1 billion tax refund, even though they already made $10 billion in other countries. The way they covered up, and the government was giving away this money. If they would stop doing this, that would really help our budget out considerably. Now, who finances all this that we have is the foreign countries. It's where they buy everything from us. As you can see, China is our biggest holder with $907 billion. This is as of September 2010, according to USEconomy.com. Japan is $877 billion. UK has $477 billion. Social Security Trust Fund is another very large portion. Here's all the other foreign countries. And there's oil exports, Brazil, things like that. That's what finances this country, and that's what keeps us going. The public also owns a good amount of debt through treasury bills, treasury notes, bonds, and through Social Security money we owe the seniors. So what can we do about this? The Social Security money, that has 20 years, we have to put all that money back in to pay for their retirement. If we don't bring it up, that's just going to make it worse, and the seniors won't have any money. So we have to have that. And if we keep printing money out and keep on going, it's going to devalue the dollar and make things worse. And that way the other countries aren't going to want to buy our bills because they're worth anything. And as you can see, since oil is traded by the value of the dollar, as the value of the dollar falls, the price of oil goes up, which is why gas is so expensive. As you can see, as the value goes down, oil goes up, and that's how it goes back and forth. So the more money we keep printing and the more debt we get, the more we're going to pay for oil. So regardless of what they do to try and buy more oil, it's not going to solve the problem unless they find a way to get more money in circulation. So as you can see, there's several things that have contributed to our budget deficit we've had in the United States. And there's ways that they can really fix it if they really try to fix it. But the key thing is the ways around it, they're really hurting it by printing more, doing bailouts for other countries, giving other countries money to drill for oil, and just paying for things they shouldn't pay for.
1,
2,
3, 4.
5.
6.
7.